Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2023 season for the Denver Broncos, but for every touchdown that Jerry Jeudy scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. So, I mean, as long as things go my way, by the end of this video, the Broncos should be a super team. But I mean, to start things off, this is the roster we have to work with. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's also not great. And on the other hand, I mean, same story with the defense. It's definitely not the worst in the league, but it is far from the best. After looking at the roster, though, I mean, obviously, we have a lot of work to do to this team. It's weird, though, because the Broncos started off the season as one of the worst teams, but now they're starting to look like they might sneak into the playoffs. So I'm hoping we can set this team up for a Super Bowl today, but as you can see, we have to play the Raiders in week 1. And just to make sure we don't throw any interceptions or anything stupid like that to start the game off, I'm just going to run it for a couple of drives and try and get in a good field position here. As you can see, the Raiders did score first, so we're down 7-0, which with the defense we have, I mean, you've seen it, it's nothing special, so it really isn't surprising to me. If we can score here, though, we're back in this game. That is a solid run from Williams. I mean, after that, I'd say we're definitely in a pretty good position where I can put in the air here. I'm gonna try and go for Sutton, and hopefully he's not locked up. I mean, the O-line actually gave me some blocks. I was expecting to get smoked, but that's gonna be a first down. So after that, all we need to do is get 34 yards and we're in the end zone. I'm gonna try and go for Jeudy here. He's probably gonna be, actually, he might be wide open. That's gonna work out for a touchdown. I wasn't expecting that play to work, but I will take it. So we're gonna get on the board here. That's gonna tie the game up, and that means we get to add a 99 overall after this game. But I mean, as you can see, we're back out here in the second quarter. Obviously, the Raiders scored again, so we're down by 7 once again here. Hopefully, we can get another score on this drive. I mean, obviously, the Raiders are not too hard to go against. They're not a very good team either. I mean, it's kind of the same story of them in real life too right now, though. I mean, both of these teams got off to a really slow start, but it's looking like either of them have a decent chance at making the playoffs. More so the Raiders than the Broncos, but it's still possible. Anyways, that's another solid pickup from Jeudy. So now we only need 38 yards and we're back in the end zone. I'm just going to try and go for another run with Williams because he's been playing pretty well today. This time we're getting shut down. Honestly, I'm just going to go back to this play of Jeudy because last time I ran it in this area, it worked out for a touchdown. This time, that actually might work too. The defense is kind of on him. He dropped the ball. I mean, that's a huge pain because if he actually held on to it, that would have at least brought the ball all the way to like the 3-yard line. Okay, he made up for it with that catch. Obviously, that pass was super off target, but Jerry Jeudy kind of saved the day here. I'm going to try and go back to him in the end zone here. That is risky. We're gonna find him, but we're not in for the touchdown. I mean, 3 yards shouldn't be too difficult. As long as my O-line can give me some blocks, we should be good. I mean, Judy's open, and it looks like he's gonna hold on to it, but he got pushed out the end zone. Never mind, apparently it counted for a touchdown. I mean, it didn't go off when he caught it. For some reason, it was just super delayed, but either way, that's his second touchdown of the game, and that ties the game up once again. But anyways, we're back out here in the fourth quarter. As you can see, we have a 1-point lead right now, so if we score here, I wouldn't say that puts the game away just yet, but it is going to make things really nice for us because Denver is only going to have like 4 minutes on the clock. So if we score here, I'm probably going to try and go for a 2-point conversion. And as long as that works, I mean, it's a 2-score game, so they'll have to score twice. And I mean, hopefully that will be too much for them to come back from. But anyways, I'm going to try and go back to Jeudy here, and hopefully we can at least bring the ball. I just at least want a first down here. That's intercepted. Okay, that was a terrible pass from Russell Wilson. I'm really not surprised. And unfortunately, after that, Russell Wilson decided to fumble the football at our own 25-yard line. So as you can see, this game did not end well for us. I mean, we blew the lead. I mean, that's a pretty embarrassing start to the season, to be honest with you. That was a game we had in our hands, but we blew it. I mean, the one positive thing we can take out of that game is that Jerry Jeudy got 2 touchdowns. So as you can see, since Russell Wilson was a little bit of a problem today, we picked up Patrick Mahomes, and we also got Derrick Henry. So hopefully we can be a little bit better in our second game of the season. As you can see, this time we got to take on the Washington Commanders. I mean, we got Derrick Henry for a reason, so I'm going to hand it off to him and see if we can get the run going again. I mean, Williams did really good on the run game last time. It looks like we're gone. That's going to be just short of the first down. As you can see, though, the Commanders did score on the first drive of the game, so it's looking like we're probably going to have to add some upgrades to defense. Hopefully we can do that after this game. I mean, we got Surtain and Simmons. They're pretty solid, but other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. No one else is really doing anything, so the defense is not going to be much of a help. We're going to find Surtain, though. Or Sutton. That's a huge first down. I'm not going to say Wilson couldn't shouldn't have made that throw because it was a pretty easy one. But either way, I mean, the accuracy difference between him and Mahomes is night and day. We can already see that. So it's looking like this was a very solid pickup, as you'd probably expect. I'm going to go for kind of like a risky play here, but if this works the way I want it to, we might be able to get Jerry Jeudy in the end zone here. I need my O-line to give me some blocks, though. That's at least going to be a first down. Never mind. I mean, we only need a couple of inches anyways. I could go on the run of Derrick Henry. That's what I'm going to do if we have to go for it on fourth down, but I'm just going to put in the air again here, and hopefully Jeudy can be open. That's a one-handed grab. No question about it. I mean, that was definitely a highlight reel right there from Jerry Jeudy. I'm just going to put in the air again here because we don't really have any running plays with him, obviously, because he's a wide receiver. Gonna work out anyways, though. So that's another touchdown for Jerry Jeudy. So, I mean, that's going to tie the game up. I do have a feeling that Washington's just going to keep scoring because, as I said, our defense needs some help. But, I mean, thankfully, we're still tied up at 7. So our defense actually got to stop this time. I'm going to try and go back to Jeudy here, and hopefully that is either going to get shut down or it's going to be a big gain, and it's a big gain. So that brings the ball all the way to the 37. We're at least in field goal position, so as long as we don't throw an interception, we should have the lead. Come on, bro. Jeudy is running his routes perfectly right now. So I just got to be careful here, and we should be back in the end zone. We only need 9 yards, and it looks like we're going to find Jeudy again. So that's his second touchdown of the first half, and this time that touchdown is going to give us the lead. So we're going to be up by 7 for now, at least. And I mean, by the looks of it, I'd say we're definitely having our way in the fourth quarter. Our defense also forced a fumble, so we have the ball at the 33-yard line to start this drive off. We're going for the tight end. He's open too. Let's go. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is already making a huge difference to this team. Again, it is night and day, the difference between him and Russell Wilson. So hopefully, just with these two players, I mean, Henry and Mahomes, we do have enough weapons to make the playoffs. Obviously, I mean, our offense is playing a whole lot better than they were before, but we still need to fix the defense. Even though they've only allowed 14 points today, I know it's not going to be like that every game. We're going to find Jeudy again, though, and that's another touchdown. So that is going to be his third of the day, so we at least get to add 3 players, and honestly, I mean, that should put the game away. We're going to be up by 3 scores now. I mean, after that, we had Washington shut down for the rest of the game, so we're going to annihilate them on our home field. 35-14 the final, so we're finally getting a win now that we have Patrick Mahomes. So we're back to 500, but after that game, we got 3 very, very important additions to this team, so we should honestly be unstoppable already. As you can see, we got Zach Martin for the O-line, and I mean, for the defense, we went ahead and picked up Micah Parsons, and we also got Aaron Donald. I mean, we obviously still have quite a bit of work to do to this team, but this roster's actually looking like a playoff roster now. But as you can see, now we have to play the Dolphins in week 3, and I'm pretty sure we all remember what happened in this game. Since we have Parsons and Donald on this defense now, though, I mean, I'd say it's a pretty safe bet that we're not going to allow 70 points this game. There's still a high chance that we lose. I mean, obviously, we're starting off with pretty good field position here, though, because we did get a stop on defense, so hopefully they can keep playing well all game. I mean, ooh, that's a dot. Let's go. That's another first. So after that, I mean, 16 yards to go, and we're back in the end zone. I'm just going to try my best to throw it in the opposite direction of Jalen Ramsey, and hopefully that works out for me. I mean, it looks like Jeudy's going to be wide open in the end zone, so that's an easy touchdown to start things off. So that's going to give us the lead first here. Either way, I have a feeling the Dolphins are going to be scoring a lot of points today. But anyways, after that, we're back out here in the third quarter. As you can see, we're all tied up at 7, so we didn't do a whole lot after that first drive, and the Dolphins haven't either. I mean, it's been a pretty defensive game for the most part. I want to try and get Derrick Henry going on the run, though, because I mean, if he can get open field, good luck stopping him. I mean, that looks good. That's at least going to be a first down and a little bit more. Still haven't been able to get a super explosive play with him, though, which is kind of alarming. I mean, Williams was playing a bit better. Henry's a bit slower, but he's much harder to take down. That's pretty much the main reason I took him over Christian McCaffrey or Nick Chubb. It's just because he's so good at trucking through everyone. I mean, it takes a couple defenders to get this guy on the ground. After that, I'd say we're in pretty good position to try and go for a shot here. I would love it if Jerry Jeudy was open, but I can guarantee you he's going to be locked up. So we're getting sacked. Okay. I mean, I wanted to go to Sutton there. He was wide open, but the O-line kind of collapsed that time. So we might need to add some more players to this O-line. I mean, they have been playing pretty well up until then, though. We're going to find Jerry Jeudy, though, and we're going to hit the juke. So that brings the ball all the way to the 23. So, I mean, after that play, I'd say we are definitely in pretty good hands. I'm going to try and go back to him here, even though he has Jalen Ramsey on him. So that's pretty, yeah, I'm not trying that. We're just going for the tight end. That's an easy first. So after that, I mean, we only need 6 yards to get in the end zone here. I'm hoping that we can find Jerry Jeudy open. I mean, he's been running his routes pretty good today. He's locked up here, though. We're still going to find him, but we're a yard short. I'm just going to run this stick play again, though, because, I mean, it seems like it works every time. So as long as my O-line holds up here, we should be chilling. Jeudy's open. We got smoked, but we're going to find him either way. So that's going to be his second touchdown of the game, and that's going to give us the lead back. I mean, as you can see, those 2 touchdowns from Jerry Jeudy were the only 2 touchdowns we scored, but either way, our defense was amazing today. So we're going to get the win. We held the Dolphins to 7 points. So, I mean, now we're 2-1 on the season. But, I mean, after that game, we got 2 more players on this team. I mean, this roster's looking pretty unstoppable at this point. As you can see, we got Jerry Jeudy a friend because we picked up Tyreek Hill. And to help out the defense, we went ahead and picked up TJ Watt. But anyways, we sim to week 10 because, you know, we got to end things off with a bang. So we're going to be playing the Buffalo Bills, who are 5-4. We're 7-1. So, I mean, looks like since we got Patrick Mahomes, this team has been unstoppable. But anyways, we have really good field position to start things off here because Josh Allen threw a pick, which is something he's been doing a lot lately. I mean, the Broncos also ended up winning this game last night, which I don't think any of us saw coming, but it happened. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on down in Buffalo, but this team used to be an absolute powerhouse, but this season, I mean, it just looks like they forgot how to play football. Every time I watch the Bills, it's like the sloppiest game I've ever seen, and when they win, they barely pull it off. But anyways, that's another touchdown from Jerry Jeudy, so that's going to give us the lead very early here. After that, the Bills scored, though, so I mean, maybe Josh Allen's trying to clean his game up. We're tied up now. I'm going to see if we can hit Tyreek Hill here. I mean, that's right over Tre'Davious White's head. Would be a touchdown, but I'm going to hand it off to Jerry Jeudy at the 2. This team has been insane so far, man. I mean, we are absolutely loaded right now. Jeudy, that's another touchdown. Let's go. Okay. I mean, it seems like it's not taking very long. We just hit Tyreek Hill, and the guy's usually wide open because no one can keep up with his speed, and then we just hand it off to Jerry Jeudy. I mean, and that sounds like a pretty good strategy to me. So now we're up 14-7. But anyways, we're back out here in the 3rd quarter. As you can see, the Bills have tied the game up once again. I mean, their defense, just like always, is kind of the reason they're still in this game because their offense is not doing a whole lot today. And I mean, the way this defense is playing right now, we might be able to walk into the end zone off this play because, I mean, they're doing a terrible job at covering Jeudy right now. Every time, they just decide to leave him wide open. So that's another first. We're going to get pushed out of bounds, though. Either way, I mean, I'm not really upset about that. Jordan Poyer's going to be on our ass, but hopefully this can work out. I mean, they got off him again, so that's going to be his 3rd touchdown of the game. I mean, we have the lead back, but the Bills are keeping things close. I mean, by the looks of it, the Bills did put up one hell of a fight today, but we're going to win by 3 points. So that's going to move us to what? Like, we're 8-1 on the season now, which is ridiculous. But anyways, we got to add 3 more players to this team after that game. I was going to go out and get a tight end, but I mean, defense wins championships. So we went ahead and maxed out this defense. As you can see, we went ahead and picked up Demario Davis. We also got Roquan Smith. We also picked up Jair Alexander. So, I mean, clearly, as you can see, this might be the best defense in NFL history. And on the offensive side, it is pretty much the same story. I mean, the offense isn't as great, but I'm kind of just relying on our defense to win a Super Bowl. Clearly, the offense is still stacked. And by the looks of it, since we got Patrick Mahomes, nobody has been able to stop us because we're going to go 16-1 to crush the division. We're also going to get the #1 seed in the playoffs. And by the looks of it, we got to take on the Raiders in the divisional round. And as you can see, clearly they did not belong in the playoffs because they're going to get absolutely annihilated. So now we have to play the Jags, and we're also going to sneak out with the win against the Jaguars. So now we have to play the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. I'm going to try and get Henry going for a run to start things off, though. I mean, either way, the Niners are not going to be easy because they are stacked as well. But with the defense we have, I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to get a whole lot of points on us today. We did get smoked after that play, though. So, I mean, it's 4th down. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but with the roster we have, I'm pretty confident that somebody can get open for a 1st down. And it looks like we're going to find Tyreek Hill, so it worked for us. I really want to get Derrick Henry going on the run, though, so I'm going to hand it off to him again here, and hopefully he can get an explosive play. I mean, he's had some pretty good runs today. That is definitely one of them. After that, though, I'm going to try and go for a shot with Tyreek Tyreek Hill. I mean, if he gets open here, this defense is going to get burnt. So hopefully, I mean, that's no. Okay, it worked out. I thought that was going to get picked off last second. Kind of regret throwing that. But either way, his speed is going to get to the ball and he's going to get in the end zone for the touchdown. So that's going to give the lead to the Broncos first here. I mean, this offense is ridiculous. I cannot see any scenario where the 49ers actually win this game. And as you can see, they got absolutely annihilated in the Super Bowl. So I mean, 49-7 the final. Obviously, we have the best defense of all time. If the Niners can only get 7 points on you, I mean, that tells you enough right there. So we got the job done. That was a well-deserved win right there. I mean, this team might be the best team I've ever built. That was unreal. Might be wrong, but that might be the biggest blowout in Super Bowl history as well. But anyways, as you can see to end off the video, it looks like Patrick Mahomes and the Denver Broncos are gonna be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.